Hey, what's up, everybody? Nick here from virtualassistantassistant.com. And today I'm joined by Sam Gupta from VA Talks. Sam, what's going on?
Hey Nick, thanks for the opportunity, man. I'm all good. How are you?
Very good, very good. So what we want to do is learn a little bit about VA Talks, and maybe you can start us off with saying, um, what's the company all about? How'd you get started, and kind of who are the customers that you are working with these days?
Thanks for the opportunity for letting me speak on this one. Well, like VA Talks is a group of professional virtual assistants. We are capable of working on your personal tasks like booking your doctor's appointment, making your travel itinerary, reserving a table at your favorite restaurant, as well as we can work on your complex business tasks like competitor analysis, market analysis, making you an impactful business presentation, and many more. We got started in the month and last I mean in the month of February 2015 this year only. We used to work dedicatedly for the customers, and then we decided to come on a same platform, and then give the service to this huge customer base.
What's been the most effective way of getting customers so far? Like, so having started just a few months ago, that's and having seen the growth that you have, I'm pretty impressed by that. What's been driving that those new signups?
First of all, I would like to tell you that social media. We were concentrating on the social media side of ours. Very on a very huge basis. We were concentrating on our LinkedIn profile. We were concentrating on our Twitter profile, Facebook profile. Interacting with the busy persons. And letting them know that why we are here, what we can do for them, how we can benefit them. What benefit they can have from us. So, what I can understand with the growth that we have right now is like, concentrating on your social media is very important for starting up a business. Or if you are a startup, you definitely need to concentrate on your social media. And as a result, currently we have quite a good, customer base.
Is that is that some of the work that you end up doing for clients? Is like, hey, I need help with my Instagram account. I need help with my Pinterest boards. Can you take care of this for me?
Yes, absolutely. Clients can come up with any requirements that they want to, but lately, what we are getting from the clients is like, can you manage my email or clean up my email, or, I have 10,000 emails in my inbox, go ahead and clean them up, or make different folders, drag them up, or make a rule that, a particular email is coming and not entering my inbox and skipping to the different folder that you create. So, managing emails, managing calendars, and of course, managing your social media sites. These are the three top tasks that we are doing currently, and every customer has this as a requirement.
Okay, gotcha. So target customers, kind of the small business owners, other entrepreneurs, solo entrepreneurs, and then just people who are just busy. They just need they need some extra hands. What?
Uh,
Sorry, go ahead.
no, that's fine. Yeah. So I was just about to tell you that apart from these, we do get inquiries from some businesses as well. Like say for example, I'm a manager of a particular company. Under me, there are 10 people working. It's kind of reseller requirement. Like when you go for a reseller hosting, I have got two requirements from customers where like they come and they say that I want to create 10 accounts with you under my account. My account would be a primary account, and underneath my account there would be 10 accounts, and I would want my employees to access your service from my account. So this is something unique, which we got to know, and we are working on this one as well, to make it live.
Okay, that's an interesting angle. So people can sell that as a benefit to their potential workers. Like, hey, if you sign up, or on my team, we have
Yes.
access to the VA Talks resources. So if somebody
Right.
signs up, is it a dedicated VA or kind of a team-based approach? I was looking at some of your packages. So how does that relationship end up working?
We offer both. If you come in 10 hours, or if you come in pay as you use plan, which is like which is not a recurring plan, and in that there is no free trial as well. So if you come in pay as you use plan, or some smaller plans like 10 or 20, in this you don't get a dedicated assistant. However, you get an access to a pool of VAs. So if you are sending a task, if you're sending a first task, which is like social media management, we will give it to the person who's best fit for that task. However, if you the very next task, if you give a research task, that task automatically goes to the person who's appropriate or pro with it. So we have a supervisor on floor who first reviews your work, and then choose the best fit executive who can work on that task. So this is how it works with the team based, if you come in smaller plans. However, if you come in 30 hours or above, you get a dedicated assistant to work with. Like you will have you can speak to a particular person all the time. Make him understand, or make him or understand about your business, train him about your business, how things work at your end, how you want him to work on your tasks and everything. And he can work he can work with you for a day, 0.5 hours or 9 hours a day, 5 days a week. So this is how it works.
And everybody is in your office there in Kolkata. I can't say it.
That's Kolkata, West Bengal. Yes, correct.
Kolkata. Okay.
You can say Calcutta, Nick, if you're.
I don't know. That's what we grew up with, but that's fine. Kolkata.
Kolkata, yeah. Yes, everybody works in office and work from our secure office, because uh, what we think is, like, there are two things which we have done, with our office. Like, when you work with us, no VA who works with us can, I mean, every VA who works with us can only access our systems from our secure office network. So if you are at home, you will not be able to open any of our system. We don't think that it's prudent for our VAs to work from home, as there are chances that very vital informations, like your password or something very important to you, might be compromised, without accessing it, without any SSL or something like that. So,
Right.
to avoid these sort of situations, what we do is, like, we have made our office network a sort of intranet, so that everybody can come in and work and then leave for the day.
Have you had any customers so far that just ended up not being a good fit, or like, I guess what I'm getting at is anybody who should not entertain this service, like a type of client, or a type of work they need done, like technical stuff, or just anybody who who's giving you a hard time and was not an ideal customer?
Well, we are lucky in this point so far. Like, we have not had any customer like that. But if you ask me that, not particularly. We don't look at any customer base, or we don't look at, like, any customer who we think that is not a good fit for our service, because virtual assistants can be used by anybody who wants to get their tasks done virtually. Mostly it is for busy and individuals, entrepreneurs, or requires that extra little help to get your task done. However, having said that, we do think that someone living in US or UK, and if they want to hire somebody physically, to get their task done, for these sort of people, we are not a viable service, and I think our service would not benefit them. Again, apart from these things, with the enhancement of the technology nowadays, I think most tasks can be done online, that is virtually. So yeah.
Okay. And we can edit this part out, if not. But one question I normally ask is, any special offers for virtual assistant visitors?
Like, not yet now, because we are continuously trying to build up our system. So we have not come up with this option, but we do plan to. We are continuously developing our system, so that we can give out coupon codes for the clients, so that they can get 20%, 30%, or in fact 50% off on their first sign up. So, to be very honest with you, we don't have any sort of offers at this point of time, but hopefully, once we get it, I will get in touch with you, so I can supply it to you, and you can post it on your write up.
Yeah, no problem at all. You're obviously growing just fine without those special deals, so no harm done. Sam, thanks so much for joining me here. Anyone has any questions for Sam or VA Talks, definitely check out the full write up on the virtualassistantassistant.com website, and you follow the link over there to check out VA Talks and all the services that they've got going on. So Sam, thanks so much, and we'll catch up with you soon.
Thanks for having me on board, Nick. Thank you.